Apple just shattered the biggest myth in smartphone design, and repair shops everywhere are celebrating. For years, we've been told that ultra-thin phones must sacrifice repairability. The thinner the device, the more impossible it becomes to fix when something goes wrong. But Apple's iPhone Air has just proven this conventional wisdom completely wrong, earning an impressive 7 out of 10 repairability score from iFixit, the leading electronics repair authority. But here is where it gets controversial. Should we actually be praising Apple for finally making a thin phone that's repairable, or questioning why it took them this long to figure it out? iFixit's comprehensive teardown revealed something remarkable. Apple has demonstrated that creating slim devices doesn't automatically mean creating unfixable ones. The repair experts noted during their detailed analysis. The thoughtful layout and intelligent design compromises actually make repairs more accessible, rather than more difficult. While limitations still exist, this engineering approach proves that even the most slender devices can be built to endure real-world usage. The secret lies in Apple's revolutionary approach to internal architecture. Unlike previous iPhone models, where components are stacked like a complicated sandwich, the iPhone Air uses what engineers call a dual-entry design. This means repair technicians, or brave DIY enthusiasts, can access the battery through the rear glass panel, instead of having to dismantle the entire front assembly. And this is the part most people miss. The battery replacement process that used to require professional tools and expertise has become surprisingly straightforward. Once you remove the back cover, the battery sits freely accessible, without other critical components like the logic board stacked on top of it. No more dangerous prying, no more risk of damaging expensive internal parts. Here's an interesting detail that highlights Apple's strategic thinking. The iPhone Air actually uses the exact same battery found in Apple's MagSafe battery pack. This standardization could potentially make replacement batteries more readily available and affordable in the long run. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: battery performance. Critics initially worried that making the iPhone Air so impossibly thin would result in abysmal battery life. However, real-world testing has revealed a different story. CNET's comprehensive review discovered that while the battery does take a noticeable hit during intensive usage days, it performs surprisingly well under moderate use and consistently meets expectations in standardized battery tests. But here's what makes this truly significant. iFixit bases 80% of their repairability scoring system on how easily users can replace the components that break most frequently and matter most to daily functionality. The iPhone Air's high score suggests that Apple finally understands what consumers have been demanding for years. The improvements extend beyond just battery accessibility. Take the USB-C charging port, for example, that small but crucial component that inevitably collects pocket lint, dust and debris over time, eventually preventing charging cables from making proper contact. The iPhone Air's port features what iFixit describes as reasonably modular construction, meaning it can actually be replaced when necessary. While the replacement process remains somewhat tedious and requires patience, it's entirely feasible for skilled repair technicians. There's just one frustrating catch that exposes Apple's inconsistent repair philosophy. The company doesn't perform in-house USB-C port repairs for iPhones, nor do they sell official replacement ports directly to consumers or independent repair shops. However, third-party suppliers have stepped in to fill this gap, making replacement parts available through alternative channels. This raises a compelling question that goes to the heart of the right to repair movement. If Apple can engineer a thin phone that's actually repairable, why haven't they been doing this all along? Are we witnessing a genuine shift toward consumer-friendly design, or is this just a happy accident in their pursuit of ever thinner devices? What do you think? Does the iPhone Air represent Apple finally listening to repair advocates? Or is improved repairability just a convenient side effect of their design goals? Should we be celebrating this progress, or demanding explanations for why previous models were unnecessarily difficult to repair? Share your thoughts, especially if you've ever been frustrated by expensive repair bills for seemingly simple fixes.